Yo, what's up, y'all? Welcome back to the Collective, the internet's trippiest podcast. What's up, fellas? How y'all
What's
doing
up,
here?
gang? Doing well.
What's up?
Hello, Internet Land. How is everyone? What's going on?
Gucci.
Peace, y'all.
Sure. Oh man, happy to be here. It's
Facts.
another. Well, I'll say 2 weeks because sad we did not record episode last week, so apologies for that. But we are back and here to stay for sure.
Back and better. It happens. Niggas have to go back and recuperate. Can't get y'all all the sauce every time. We trying, but nigga get on low battery sometimes. You know what I'm saying? But we here. You know what I'm
For
saying?
sure.
Thank y'all for tuning in, tapping in. Oh shit. But yeah, man, let's go ahead and get to it. I heard some crazy shit was going on in my home city, Memphis. We got our Memphis correspondent here,
On the
Cam.
ground. Boots on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
And basically, we got a worldwide, well, not a worldwide, but citywide alert to just stay indoors because we have a deranged young individual driving around shooting people. And he already done shot 2 or 3 people while confessing to 5 other murders on
What
live.
the fuck?
So, yeah, for people
What
to
the
lose
fuck?
their minds, he really shot the person on live, like he held the phone over him and then got back in the car, drove off, and he been driving. Like he went to the Wolf Chase Mall. They couldn't find him there. Well, I think he was filling up at gas over there and just lost him at the mall.
Yeah,
And he just been driving since, but no telling that Infinity probably stole him, probably been
man.
dumped. But
What type
he
of shit is
definitely
that?
can get away because they got his name and everything.
Man, I'm surprised he even lasting that long with
Exactly.
many guns and shit in the city.
Right. And we already got the city is already hiding right now because we had a high profile kidnapping. So
What happened with that?
What was that?
the no one knows the motive, but this man that was 10 years ago was put in jail for kidnapping an attorney. Like first off, who kidnaps attorneys? Man went to jail for like 10 years, gets out 15, gets out. This is the one. Gets out, and I don't think he's been out longer than maybe like a year or 2 years or something like that. He got out in like 2020. Kidnaps her while she's jogging at 4 a.m. in the morning. Husband reports it when he wakes up or whatnot, or when she doesn't come home. They run the footage back and everything. They have the video of her getting grabbed. They just won't release it because it's violent,
Hold on.
according to them.
You want to play the video?
We can.
Over
Yeah.
his face, Cleotha Henderson was back in court today facing murder charges in the violent kidnapping and death of Eliza Fletcher. The 38-year-old facing Fletcher's family for the first time, the judge in the case ordering Henderson held without bond.
We are nonetheless pleased to remove this dangerous predator off the streets of Memphis.
Police finding Fletcher's body in a vacant duplex apartment in Memphis Monday night, just miles from where she was kidnapped. The 34-year-old mother of 2 and kindergarten teacher reported missing by her husband Friday after she didn't return home from a 4 a.m. jog. Surveillance video showing a man jumping out of a black SUV and aggressively forcing Fletcher into the vehicle near the University of Memphis. Authorities don't have a motive yet, but say it appears to be a random act.
We have
Ah,
no reason to think this was anything
random?
other than an isolated attack by a stranger.
Fletcher's family releasing a statement Tuesday saying,
family.
"We are heartbroken and devastated by this senseless loss. Liza was such a joy to so many." As Fletcher's family prepares her funeral services, court records reveal Henderson was released from prison 2 years ago after serving 20 years for a previous kidnapping.
Damn.
Henderson is due back in court Thursday for his arraignment. Meantime, authorities have not released Fletcher's cause of death, saying the investigation is ongoing.
I got a few questions. Why the hell you running at 4 a.m.
Now-
in South Memphis? But
Exactly.
anywhere in the world.
But
Hey, man,
It seemed like bro was just out there on the hunt for something.
look,
Like
4 a.m. ain't safe for nobody. It's
no,
not safe for
it ain't say
man,
I ain't going
it
outside
ain't.
at 4.
Fuck no, on
Yeah.
God. I wouldn't step outside on my patio at 4 a.m. You crazy as fuck. I'm standing in the house. I look out the blinds. I'm not doing that.
I ain't gonna lie, I did that shit last week.
Don't do
It
that
was
shit
like
no
I ain't gonna do it no more.
Don't do that shit no more.
It was peaceful though.
It's just be times where I feel like you should just be inside. Them one of them times. The
Yeah.
road should be clear and whatnot. Everybody going to work. It should be the early morning folks and shit, or the folks getting off.
This is crazy outside. This is more of the zombies.
Yeah.
And shit.
But not to blame her for that, because that
For sure.
that doesn't just happen in Memphis. All right, like you might get accosted, somebody might say something to you and shit like that, but we are an open carry, constitutional carry state. He could have very easily got his ass blown off. She could have had something tucked in her waistband, like most joggers do in Memphis. Let that be known. Most cyclists here and most joggers will blow your ass clean off, and they do not have baby ass guns. They're gonna pull out some shit revolving or them little small 40s and them little 45s. It ain't.
Yeah, man.
It's not happening here. But yeah, but
My thing is like I feel like it do happen and they don't talk about it until it's a white woman. Like that's the only time that shit ever make the news, bro.
Yeah, because people do go missing here, and then it's very hard to get attention.
And they found bro quick as fuck.
Quick as hell.
That was on his ass.
Look, but then she's the granddaughter of a billionaire who just passed.
Who's that?
I don't know. Like type in her name and type in billionaire. It's her grandfather. I'm finna find it. I should have had it up.
Okay, Elijah Fletcher, grandfather. Cause this shit might go deeper.
Who is the billionaire family of slain teacher?
Joseph Orgill III. That sound like a rich ass name.
3.2 billion private hardware company.
Interesting. I guess it's headline enough to make the news, but nobody even know that, man. I mean,
you would think.
I never heard of them, and I know it's people just going missing in the city and all over the country. Nobody talking about this shit. It's just I've been seeing a lot of shit about kidnapping lately, and
it's just that makes sense.
Just say that to say stay safe out here, man. Keep something with you. If you know what I mean.
Fact.
Head on the swivel. Cause this shit is crazy. Zombie land double tap, and when you have double tap that nigga too. Anybody try you like that, just go on double. Like make sure they down. Cause somebody should have made sure this nigga was down 20 years ago when we wouldn't be here talking about it. So, yeah, man.
Man, what going on, bro? I guess not going on.
You said what?
No, it is a lot going on for sure. Definitely be aware and everything, but also I know like stuff like this like put like certain people like in fear mode when it's like don't hold you up either. Be aware of what's going on, man. Like know how to protect yourself for sure.
That was kind of another point of like, well, something I'm kind of noticing with the situation in Memphis. It does seem like a psyop or something to keep people on that fear frequency. Just putting it in the news that somebody's going around murdering people on live. I mean, it's happening, but people are already scared in Memphis or already on their toes in Memphis. We don't need that heightened fucking awareness, looking for this nigga. They giving out the car and shit. People probably out there being ignorant.
Yeah. Facts. Every blue infinity is shot.
Already dealing with stress and mental health issues because of, already.
Right.
Because when niggas are scared, that's when white folks are safe.
Simple.
That's when white folks are safe.
Most well said shit ever, bro. For real.
Yeah.
Was that the Magnificent?
No, that's the Hateful Eight.
The Hateful. Okay.
Yeah. If you never seen that, you definitely should check it out.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. But yeah, man. moving on. Just
But hold on, go back, because we
go back.
yeah, you then
my
you
bad.
you skip like a whole bunch of like kind of back.
Keep me
Oh,
on
so
point.
so the retrogrades and everything
Okay.
that's been happening.
Yeah,
Mhm.
man. Definitely want to talk about that just because like I have a little bit of understanding of what retrogrades are and everything, but I'm definitely not, the most knowledgeable. But at the same time, it's something that I want to discuss just because I know in my day to days and in my conversations with people, a lot of people, are going
Mhm.
through whatever they're going through, in any given day. And like times like these where people who kind of follow certain, certain kind of paths or whatever you want to talk about. Like they often like to kind of blame what they're going through on things that they don't really understand.
Yeah.
And I don't know. That's something that like that's not something that I would do, and that's not something that I like. I don't like that energy around me of people like just putting stuff off on things that they don't understand. So it's definitely something that I want to mention, but for sure, so people can kind of have a better understanding of why it's not something to use as an excuse in a sense.
Nah, definitely not an excuse for any of your bullshit. But I think it's something that's been that has became a meme. So people just going around saying shit is happening to them because of a fucking retrograde. If anything, I feel like I'm not an expert here either, but when something is retrograding, it means that energy is more focused in whatever area the chart is or of the chart it is in. But I'm not 100 on that.
Mm. Yeah, it's more retrograde. Just the way that the Earth move, it come in contact with the different planets. It get closer to certain planets. So as it moves along, it's ecliptic. Like other planets, they get closer to another. So if something is all the way over there, it ain't going to affect you as much if it's closer to you. That's why, like, people would be like, "Well, it don't matter." Well, that's just saying that the sun don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's all energy. You don't see the sun actually shining down and growing the plants and giving you sunburn, but you experience it for if you stay out in the sun long enough. But the
Mm-hmm.
same way as planetary energy. Like, so you might look at a random act of violence, but how you know that the planets didn't influence a person to act in a certain type of way. So it's like it's one and the same to me. It's just like certain people don't know how to process certain things, and they will go crazier during a retrograde. Even like my mother in law, who work at a hospital, she'll tell you how the hospital is weirder during a full moon than it is during a
Mm-hmm.
new moon. You know, so
Mm-hmm.
it's just like it's influences and factors that play a part in a lot of shit. It might not be overwhelming, but it's
Mm-hmm.
subtle. It's subtle for real.
Yeah.
That's how I feel. And
Yeah. No.
everybody different
Same.
too. So you can't like say it's gonna affect you in one way, but it might affect you some type of way.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. You think it's like people just go crazy because they can't handle themselves in that energy when it's more closer and heavily influenced, a little more
Yeah.
heavily influenced. Okay.
Yeah, like say for instance, old buddy, like we were just watching, he just got out of jail for 20 years and he
Mm-hmm.
was out of jail for 2 years. How long, how many days was he thinking about kidnapping a bitch? That he just was like, nah, 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 nah. And then when the energy get too overwhelming,
Try
nigga
not to laugh.
just hop in that truck, you know what I'm saying? And
Say
it's like,
fuck it.
yeah, just say fuck it. And the way that the energy work,
Crazy, bro.
he get a billionaire that's worth $3.2 billion in a random
Man,
act of violence, right?
They get for to kill this man.
that's crazy.
They about to work
He is
him
surprised
over.
at
They
it.
about to
What?
rotisserie his ass. What you mean?
He is going to the electric
On the
chair. They
spin
like
cycle.
not lethal injection, nothing.
Like, and it's crazy. Like, we know as black men that like we can do whatever we want to do, but we bet not put our hands on a white lady, right? Because
And that's why I was like,
Nah, for real.
we know
That's like a no.
that's like a no. Like,
Oh,
we
don't
know
touch the
that.
white girl.
leave her be, right?
Real shit. Don't touch the white girl.
But imagine how much energy old boy was coursing through his veins to just be that bold and that brazen.
Nah, that's wild.
It's wild.
That's
Yeah.
wild.
and then the killer, like,
And to leave her in an abandoned building, like, what is she thinking? I was like, what is she thinking in that moment? Like,
oh, she was
Like-
thinking I'm gonna die. She was thinking I'm gonna die.
this is crazy.
As a human, like most people know they're gonna die. Like if you go watch videos of when people are like drowning like that, they were like, I knew I was gonna die, and then they got rescued. But
Yeah.
finality
Yeah.
is a very real thing. It is a truth, and people gonna embrace it one day. And I hope
Oh,
they're
yeah.
presented with an opportunity to embrace it, as opposed to something tragically just happening to you.
That's
Yeah.
my biggest hope for my whole
Yeah.
entire life, bro.
I
Like,
pray that everyone gets a deathbed. You get what I'm saying? Like a respect, you know, in your past.
Mhm.
like you
Mhm.
know it's coming, so you can do what you need
Deal
to do.
with it. Yeah.
Right. But in her
Accordingly.
case, man,
She ain't get
Tragic.
to do that at all, bro.
she didn't get to do that,
Yeah.
man. That's not dignified at all. For
Man.
any, that's not dignified. Nah, fuck no.
Yeah. You never
Damn.
want to hear. You never want to be at your crib and somebody just tell you some shit like that.
And
Like-
then so now we got a cycle of more pain in the city. Them folks probably
Yeah.
feel cool. They were
What
down there
about
for 3
what
years.
about racial tension in Memphis? Because I know in Detroit,
Mm.
that's real.
This
but
the
is
beauty.
it what is
We
it
gotta-
like in Memphis?
We got a white mayor, but the city is 70% black and up. It was 70% like in 2010. It's probably 80% now because they keep moving.
Yeah,
So,
they just go further
racially-
east into Tennessee.
Exactly.
running away.
Racially, it's not as much tension because our police force is damn near 50-50 or 60-40.
Yeah.
So it's not like they can just go baton and niggas and all that, and they don't get away with that here for sure. Not at all. So we
Yeah.
definitely sticking closer to our side in the grocery store and shit for sure. But
What you mean by that?
like, I ain't wherever the white people at, I'm not going for the next few weeks.
Okay. Yeah.
Got me. They police presence there finna be crazy. They concerts, police finna be crazy. All of that.
Yeah.
And it's the last little push before it gets really cold outside. So it's a lot of events coming up. Man,
Yeah, that's
They finna
another
be-
thing I was thinking. Like they just doing more fear mongering when the fall is coming. You know.
and this is also the
yeah,
state.
that's the time.
This is the
Mhm.
state's first chance to put their truth in sentencing into act. So you cannot plead guilty. If you plead guilty and if you plead not guilty and you're found guilty, you serve 100% of the time. Meaning, if they decide a death penalty, that too.
Yeah, that shit wild.
Yeah.
Yeah. They got
But at a certain point, though, what y'all feel about these Call of Duty kids that don't have no real respect for life? They got the 30 clip extendos
And
with the
I got
50 calibers, and I understand you a man, right? But
Mhm.
you ain't about to go on Call of Duty GTA crime spree whenever you know you get your feelings hurt. You feel me? So it's like, at what point, like, what do we feel about human life? You know, that's how I be looking at it. Like, certain laws, man, like I don't know, I might be switching topics, but have y'all dig deep into that Young Thug shit, like read that shit to the point where, like, to get to the point of what is the case against Young Thug to put him in jail?
Not 100%. Nah, I just listened to
That
academics.
shit crazy. Like when you like look up end of sentence, he run it down. Like he like, I don't know, he from like New Boston or something, white boy. But he got the files and the documents and the affidavits and all of that. And it boiled down to like, damn, this man really put a hit out on somebody. Like if the evidence is true, like a man have lost his life. So if they run this evidence out and it don't never get challenged, it's like, damn, Young Thug probably the most talented person out here, He about to do a 20 ball, but influence everybody trying to be like him. And he in jail for murder, basically. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The
So,
biggest rapper, so like everybody is up under this, right?
right.
That do be my
Bunch of
biggest question.
murderers.
Because I,
What's that?
I do see I see like a lot of youngins I talk to them and just like that like all they talk about is Thug or like other niggas just like that's locked up like and like that's who they emulate and it's like well damn like so like what's your path looking like do you like do you have an idea because if that's your idea goal it's like you see where you're gonna end up so I don't know. And that like that ain't even enough. Like niggas are still gonna be drinking lane. Niggas are still gonna be perks. Niggas are still gonna be toting their Glocks. It's like
I had that epiphany this week. Like these motherfuckers is lost. Like
it's so deeply ingrained, bro. It's like how can they not be in this mindset through the music, the fucking video games, the movies,
life, everybody around you?
Yeah, like this shit wild.
Like they just like motherfuckers just grow into it. It's like they don't turn or switch. It's like it just is what like it's like a factory motherfucker. Like another teenager grows in age and he's out here like just thugging like,
in the streets. Yeah,
savages and demons. Like
no, for real.
Heaven. That's what this shit is.
But is there like a lack of
like the it's this video?
Go ahead.
It's this video that Joe Rogan did with this monk, and they was talking about 40 years ago. If I walked in a room and I asked people like, how many of you believe in God or believe in an afterlife or a heaven? 80% would raise their hands. He says, when I go now to universities and colleges, they laugh when I ask the question. And I feel like the value of humanity is definitely determined by how spiritual you believe your experience is. If you don't think it's anything but just pushing buttons and yeses and nays, then shit, I don't think you can really see it as for much more than what it is.
That's a fucking trick.
So I feel like that's like part of the reason like people really don't have a responsibility to something like a higher thing. And even if they say they do, it's not as strong as what we would have had like back then, like 40 years ago. A person that told you their religion would know things about their religion. Like
20 years ago.
Like I ask somebody some shit now, I could say, in the Bible it says da 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 da, and then I can go show you the scripture, and they'd be like, I just told you. We just you said you're a Christian. I'm telling, all right, good.
And then they still go against it, right? Because it's like
so
half-ass religion people. I ain't gonna take no religion. It's
niggas like 15, 20 years ago, like niggas still lived in the church. You know what I'm saying? Like it was Sunday morning.
Franklin was the truth.
You had the second service Sundays. We had Bible study Wednesdays. You had
Bible study,
like
vacation Bible school.
Niggas ain't been back to church since.
Oh God,
ain't been back since.
But yeah, now niggas is claiming.
But rap about God in every song.
Yeah, who knows? I don't know.
At least have a prayer group where two or more are gathered. You be all right.
Yeah.
Nah. Just a bunch of symbolism. Nobody really want anything out of this life, bro. Besides to stun on the next nigga. And we ain't gonna get nowhere if these niggas don't tighten their shit up. Cause we gonna be all right. Shit.
I don't know. But yeah, so like to that point, like I guess like the answer that I kind of came up with when I'm like asking that is like either folk gotta like at some point gotta go through their own spiritual journey, like have that epiphany and kind of grow out of it, or like art like is it possible for these folk to like I don't know, just even if they don't kind of go that route, like can they like get normal, like just start working
it is. I know.
9 to 5 job and kind of get off that path too, in a sense.
Yeah, but somebody cooler than them is gonna have to do it. That's the thing. Somebody as a celebrity or something, or somebody they look up is gonna have to do that shit. or rap about it.
Yeah, you got to be popular for,
Yeah.
you know, especially the youth. And I feel like we all been through that. Like, you know, being young, you're gonna go with what's popular because you ain't trying to be the oddball.
All right.
So until this shit becomes more popular, and I think that's kind of like the responsibility of the artists that are up and coming, the creators that are creating the content that feed the youth, to be in a more positive mindset because what we feed our mind.
Let me ask y'all a question. If y'all was youth right now, how would y'all be?
I have a perfect example because I know youth right now. That's my little cousin, and he is every bit of Baby Pooh Shiesty without a murder, to my knowledge. So I like what they.
Your mic went out, bro. Yeah. Yeah, I can't even hear you.
It's out here too. Damn.
Was that on me or?
Yeah, you back now. You good? Say something.
All right.
Oh shit. Can you hear me?
Good. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, like, but I feel like he's a mix of just like he's really all of his environment. Like he didn't have any other choice but to be the way he was. Because if he didn't choose to be as hard as he is, he wouldn't survive. Simply put, he wouldn't. Right.
Are you talking about that?
And I hate that. Yeah, I hate that for him. Like I truly do, because we're on opposite. Like he's my first cousin, but we have different dads. So I grew up middle class. He grew up with his mom. She provided, but she wasn't home. So I mean, he would just whenever he would get home from school and whatnot, he just go hang out in the neighborhood and shit. So he ends up becoming affiliated, etc.
Yeah, yeah, like you outside. I mean, that's the normal story of most, you know, Black youth or people of color or people in the inner city. Period.
Right. And the music is definitely an influence. Like everything that they talk about, he either wanted, from the clothes down to the type of crimes they committing. Like,
yeah, it's all in the music for the programming.
He's
got us out here, like,
for sure.
I don't know if I would be that much different. Like,
me neither.
I wouldn't. I'd be.
Me neither. I'll be the same way. I think it's the age range, maybe.
Yeah.
Did y'all ever go through like a maturation process where y'all was like, cause I went to prison, so I'm thinking like, shit, I'll probably be out here with a 30 clip, and that scared me because I'm like, shit, I was impressionable as fuck, and it's like, damn. It's just like we grew up in a good time. That's how I feel about this shit. Like,
for real,
it was bad, but it ain't as bad as what these kids experience now. Like these kids might not make it, you know,
like,
every single day. Like
I
ain't deal with that stress.
Our rap music was like club songs, like we're like
Hell
real
yeah.
club songs.
I like it when she doing it
Right.
Like, yeah. Like when you think about it, it was suggestive in themes as far as like sexual and shit, but it was not violent. Like this shit didn't drive me to go knock a nigga over the head with a brick and shit.
Who started the violence? Was it 50 Cent? Nigga?
I
don't.
But even 50 rap about the struggle.
Chief Keef probably.
Nah, for
this
me,
new age
like,
violence.
Bro. Like niggas was in the Dipset. That nigga was a blood. That nigga was talking about
But them niggas was making money though. You know what I'm saying? Like Dipset, they was hustlers. You know, Chief Keef and them. I ain't never seen them rap about making money. They was like catching bodies, and then I feel like after that, that's what made you cool. Like
it definitely changed like early 2010, like 2011.
Yeah, drill music. So I'll get into drill music, and then at the same time, drill music is going. You still have Southern hip hop transforming into a fucking beast that it is now. So,
so who is like Jeezy? Thug? I mean, not Thug, but Jeezy.
Who popularized murder? Isn't
Gucci?
Yeah, Gucci.
Jeezy was talking about
put Gucci in there.
Yeah.
And then, you know, Biggie, Pac. You know what I'm saying?
You drop low.
You gotta turn your volume up, bro. You're speaking.
Trying to think who else.
Turn your mic up, Hood.
Your favorite rapper could catch a body.
Turn your mic up, Hood.
Hood.
Yeah.
That nigga faded slowly away.
He just floated type shit. But yeah, man, it's
the
definitely
music
been a
is a
fucking
motherfucker.
change, bro. But at the same time, I do see a change with music too, because I'm seeing a lot more positivity, even through the mainstream artists. They trying to come a different way. Not the mainstream. I'm talking about more like Wiz and like Larry June and a little more
Nah, yeah, but
positivity.
Yeah.
and you even got Drake coming out with dance music. Like
Yeah.
I ain't listened to the album, but did he have a future verse on there, like some shit, like because
Probably.
on every Drake album, like
You gonna see Future free
there's
dance.
little gangster tracks and
Nice.
shit. I'm like, all right, you got a dance track.
It was the one with 21 Savage.
Oh yeah.
You know, that was the murder music track.
always one, but
Yeah.
Gotta have that. You know, you gotta talk about death, and it's like
Drake got a few murder bars for sure.
you got a few murder bars. Like I remember when they were saying that he put a hit out on XXX
That shit was
Tentacion
crazy.
Before that,
with the one. Go ahead.
does anybody remember when he was like, I told them boys chill because Sprite got me on payroll, but they was trying to get him in the lobby. He has a whole bar about this shit. I was like, wait, and I had to rewind. I was like, wait,
Yeah, he really
body?
slick with it. No, that nigga slick though.
Wait,
He
hold on.
talking his shit.
like, you, all right, you motherfucker.
His dad from Memphis, so he
Man, you know
Memphis
that-
by the
I
way.
mean,
Yeah,
X did
by
put
way.
nut on his mama's photo.
Hold on,
So-
what?
X posted a picture of his ejaculate on a photo of Drake's mother. I would have gotten that nigga
wild.
murdered if I was worth as much as he was too. Shit,
It might be
what?
true.
And he posted him sucking dick too. That's what like it was crazy. Like
I would get you bodied. Don't put it past me.
what's going on?
like he like
Y'all
y'all-
like
If I knew I could get away with
Twitter,
it,
like he like y'all see this man on the pole because you know Drake had ripped his whole flow. You know what I'm saying? And then
he did.
Triple X, he wasn't feeling that and got on Twitter and all of that. And then you know what I'm saying? That nigga dead. So it's just
That's
like
crazy.
I think it was the mother photo that took it way too far.
He is emotional.
I ain't gonna lie, that's just respect. That's just you just don't. That's somebody mama. Like, I'm sorry, your mama joke. Your mama always made me want to fight, and I always beat nigga ass for.
And then Drake so gangster, he put out a whole song about how he murked him. Like, wait,
Yeah.
Triple X got it,
Yeah.
like what?
Yeah.
Hey, get that nigga a Grammy for that.
And that's just relax. Yeah, that shit was, and that's a jam. Like I like that song.
I love that song. I love that song. All right,
Like a smooth nigga, bro. I would hate to get dissed by that nigga. It's two niggas you don't want to get dissed by. That's K Dot and Drake. That's Kendrick Lamar and Drake.
K-Dot when you can never live down, and then the Drake one is gonna become a dance.
Yeah.
So you really gotta pick your poison.
Hell yeah.
Like Kendrick will say some shit that would make people never listen to your music again.
Nah.
Like Big Sean, you can't even listen to Big Sean no more.
Right? They would listen to your music just to laugh at it. They still listen though.
Type shit.
Like I still listen to
man.
Meek after he got dissed by Drake. I just was laughing at some of this shit.
Never.
Nah, once you
Never.
lose a rap beef, you lose like that's some real shit. Like I can't listen to nobody that lost a rap beef. Like it's just I can't.
Well, I mean, niggas do listen to
It's the
Drake.
realest shit I ever heard, fool.
Drake didn't lose.
Drake's never lost. Wait,
Pusha.
No, I be no Pusha T, bro. Pusha T, bro. Come on
But
now.
nobody talk about that no more. Niggas still talk about
Nobody
Drake.
says
Like,
it,
nobody-
bro.
Yeah, he above it.
yeah.
I'll
He's
give him that.
above it, bro.
He like a bank. He too big to fail.
It's crazy.
Nah, but Pusha T, he got a fan. Like now, you gotta like I gotta listen to when Pusha T dropped though. Now, like And then when Pusha T
like-
do drop, it be good music. So it's like,
He do.
Yeah, it works.
He's gonna drop about what 10 or 11 songs. I'm listening
yeah,
about
he gonna give you about 8 or 10.
5.
Yeah,
And that's
but
good.
like
That's
2
good
or
return.
3 gonna be crazy.
Yeah. 100%.
Let's go ahead and talk about this next topic with y'all because we went all over the place with that one.
Oh, God.
Retrograde season, retrograde
you know,
season, bro.
everywhere with it. But yeah, man. It's been a lot of water emergencies going on. I seen one in Baltimore. Apparently, got E. coli in the water. Flint's still going on. And now in Jackson, Mississippi, it's a water crisis. That's kind of hit home for me and Cam. Being close to Jackson, right down the street for. But yeah, man.
So
Somebody-
what's going on? What's going on with Memphis and Jacksonville?
All right, so we have a problem and we also have a solution. In Jacksonville, they have a terrible water infrastructure. Like it's supposed to have been updated countless times, but they just keep patching it instead of doing full overhauls. But those overhauls would require them bringing in a lot of water to hold off in the meantime because they would have to shut the mains down. They don't want to do that. They don't want to do that because it's a majority black city. But the solution is that the same guy from the Flint water crisis who held them off until somebody vandalized his machine, Moses West, the guy who has the machine that turns air literally into water. Yeah. So he's headed up to Jackson. Memphis has been sending water down. The surrounding cities have been sending water down. So, and then up to this point, he alone has raised $26,000 for them.
Who was that?
So they're getting the help. Moses West. He has
Okay.
a
Yeah.
foundation. So they're getting the help that they need, but it's coming from philanthropy, like instead of the government, where it should have been coming from in the first place. Like you pay taxes for this shit.
Exactly.
Literally, it's infrastructure. Like,
And they sending like 30 billion to fucking Ukraine and shit. When
Bro.
something happened in land, it ain't not $1 ever spent. So what the fuck really going? Like, what are we doing here?
I hope y'all don't get mad at me, bro. But I just need to touch on that last topic one more time. Now, 16 minutes ago, a Northwest DC naked man is traveling on electrical lines from rooftop to rooftop, firing shots at people. And they calling it a mental health crisis. This is in Northwest
This
DC.
nigga acting like Batman.
Yes.
What's going on, bro?
this is like,
Hold on. Can we pull this up?
go to the shade room. I'm outside, bro. I wish I could.
I'm finna-
I ain't on
I'm
my
finna see.
laptop.
This
Go
is
to the shade room right now, 16 minutes ago, bro, and see this nigga on electrical. Like,
Oh,
Is it a white man?
it's gotta
dang.
be a white man. Please be a white man. Please be a
It's
white
gonna
man.
take me a minute, but I'm gonna try to pull it up, y'all.
Naked man on power lines.
That's wild.
bro, like 16 minutes ago, and y'all was just talking about Memphis.
Mm-hmm.
I just
Y'all
found it.
said a mental health crisis. Like, bro, like,
What the
what's
hell
going on in the world, bro? Like, seriously, bro. Like,
Oh shit! All right, I
Nah,
pulled it up.
yeah.
Hold on, y'all. All right, let me get this right.
Yeah, this. Hey, wow.
All right. All right, can y'all see this, man?
yeah, bro.
This nigga is on the power lines, with a mask on, like a lemur, bro. What the fuck? Yeah, we seen what happened in Memphis, bro.
Oh, it's a
this shit
nigga,
going
bro.
on in DC. That's crazy.
You could do that to power lines, like
I thought you should have
I
been
thought
shot.
you would have broken.
so. This nigga, electro junkie, like this nigga static shock.
He's static shock with it in Northwest DC.
I think if you touch the breakers where they connect it is when you'll get shocked though. But what he's touching on is usually insulated wire, unless you see his braided
Man,
that
I
fucking
feel like
steel.
I just feel like the way this nigga crawling, I feel like he's not being careful enough to not have gotten shot by that.
And he was still shooting people. You, this nigga. Hey, I don't know. This retrograde
It's
giving
some-
niggas
some-
superpowers,
some-
bro.
Yeah,
Dang.
these black men need a hug, bro. Like they need
My nigga need a shot of some Toradol and Vicodin.
hey man, nice comfy padded room. Like,
Thanks, a trip to the psych ward.
bro, like what's going on?
My
Yeah,
nigga Bruce Wayne.
But,
Nah, it's back to, man. This is zombie.
Let's
land
get back
shit,
to the
man.
water. Let's get
No,
back
this
to the
is-
water.
this
Like,
is
bro,
zombie
I just
shit.
had to share that, bro. I had to. Don't be mad at me, man. That
Y'all
shit
said
was just too
Baltimore
crazy.
having some,
I mean, you said what?
they said Baltimore having some water problems too, ain't it?
Yeah, let me pull that up. It says something about E. coli in the water.
Ooh.
Let's see.
Isn't that only found in like poop?
Yeah, that's or like I think so. I don't know if it's only found there, but it is in feces. I mean, but what they filter shit water to make tap water.
No,
So
bro. The crazy thing, though, man, is only black neighborhoods, bro. That's what's like. I'm kind of mad about that.
yeah, Jackson, Mississippi, predominantly black. Baltimore,
West
black.
Baltimore, like it ain't all of Baltimore, right? It
It
ain't
is
off
Memphis.
the water. Where all the white people at is west. Where all the black people at.
Mm,
Where
yeah,
all the projects and the ghettos is at.
wow,
If they did pipeline,
that's
I think
crazy.
Surrounding areas have
I ain't-
wheels.
I ain't trusted like whatever like city water since I was like my mom taught me like since I was young. Like don't drink the water here. Like just like
Yeah.
like just being black, living in a black neighborhood, like just never like just always like and she, my mom country, so she used to like go and get her water from like their land and their well and shit. So I've always been somebody like been a big problem just making sure like you like everybody knows see me like I'm outside. I always got like a gallon of spring water on me, just drinking, not like passing out to niggas like we be smoking all day, so here drink some water, shit like that. Take care of yourself and
Yeah.
don't trust shit, man. Like oftentimes when I see stuff on like on the news talking and they talking about like something that's going on in like in the city that isn't around me, I still act like that shit would be happening to me in my city too. I look to protect myself like it's happening where I'm at. Just just the same. I keep like what do you call it? Like filters on my shower heads and all that. I don't even like just the regular water touching me. Like I want that shit filtered and all that type of stuff. Like, but
Man, I was kind of taught the opposite growing up, which is crazy to me, but that's how bad they had our people. I was told that, like, the water in Memphis is good. Like, you can drink the tap water, it's cool. But I'm like, growing out of that, I know that's bullshit. But that's what I was taught, man. That's crazy, man.
and
But
plus
yeah,
it's
they
like
definitely-
my mom grew up like in the country part, like country area in Virginia, and then we moved to like the city. So she always had like that paranoia, being like, yeah, they shit like that. So it's like that little dichotomy of like why I'm more paranoid than like another nigga who grew up where I'm at too still. But
Yeah,
yeah,
for sure. But man, that shit crazy. They definitely attacking the black neighborhoods. It's the same shit that's been going on.
Right.
Like that shit been going on, but now it's just they I don't know if they publicize it more because I'm pretty sure it's a bunch of shit happening that we don't know about to black neighborhoods.
Yeah, man. Look at our people, bro. Look at us. You know what I'm saying? You don't think the water got anything to do with that shit, bro? Like, come
Yeah.
on now.
Some in the water. It's the same for a reason.
It's a saying,
Damn.
bro. It's
For a
a
reason.
saying.
Yeah.
some niggas just be looking dry, like that ass shit dry.
Oh
Have y'all ever been to a water treatment plant before?
Man, I drive past one when I'm going to DC, man. That shit smell like pure ass. Like,
Bro,
Yeah.
that shit. So they filtering out pure shit water. And then that's running down our sink and shit.
See,
no,
yeah,
it's the
Memphis ain't
same
doing that.
water.
We
It's
have
the
a
same
well
water.
aquifer.
Yeah.
We don't have we don't have shit water. but they're trying to drill a pipeline here, so they fuck our well aquifer, which would put us on some Flint or Jackson or Baltimore shit.
Yeah, man. But point is, you know, get some water filtration system going. If you don't, motherfucking there's plenty of them out there that filter out all type of materials, heavy metals, fluoride. So you know, do a little research and do what you can to go ahead and stockpile. Get ready for hibernation season. Winter time coming. You know, it's gonna be a rough one. It's already. That's what I'm thinking. So just get prepared, you know, for this shit get crazier. But yeah, man, the shit getting crazier and crazier. Hood brought up some shit I saw earlier in the week with Aries Spears and Tiffany Haddish. I don't know if they was trying to be funny or they were trying to expose some shit that happens in black families. But the shit was just fucking weird. Hood, you want to talk about that?
Yeah, I'm about to bring it up.
Nah, man, fuck motherfuckers.
Because first, like, I don't know, but like first I kept seeing Aries Spears' name come up because I guess he said something about Lizzo. I don't know what he said, but like
I'm not gonna even speak on Shawty.
I just kept seeing that headline, and then like a couple of days later, it's like then I see this nigga talking about something.
You speak on Lizzo, it's bad. It's bad for you. They go dig up this old weird shit.
Facts.
And that's what they did, bro. Let's look at. We about to watch like a little bit of it, and just we gonna stop it at a certain point. But look how weird this shit is.
You don't even need the volume. You don't even need the volume. I watched it with no volume, but you can turn it up a little more if you can.
Hold on. All right, give me a second.
They have a touch but don't tell policy.
Nah.
Like, bro.
Nah, bro.
Yeah.
Nah. Get this shit. Get this nigga in jail.
No. Can you fast forward to where he had the newspaper over his eyes, and by the end,
he had the holes in the newspaper,
bro. Yeah,
I've seen that fucking screenshot like so many fucking times.
All right, here we go. Hold on.
This nigga on weirdo time.
I don't get this shit, fool.
Like,
I don't
why
get how
you
this
do
made
this? And then they play R. Kelly. My mind is telling me.
That's what I'm saying. Like, this, what audition is this for? Like, is this a child snuff film or?
Yeah, it's like a fucking snuff film. So at first, Aries Spears had the newspaper over his eyes, but
Uncle Pete, can you please watch TJ for me? I gotta run to the post office.
10 p.m.
It's the 24-hour post office. Hopefully they're playing that new Drake. But look, anyways, this week got his comic book. Everything should be cool. Shouldn't be any problem to you. If you need anything, just call. Okay.
What?
So I think the uncle was being weird at first, but now the kid got used to it, I guess, and started being weird.
Oh, they wild for this.
Yeah, I'm glad they put the puppy over this shit. This shit nasty. Like, he doing some nasty shit behind that picture.
I'm so happy they covering it right now.
Yeah, for real.
By the end of this scene, he has the child spraying him with body lotion. Y'all laughing because it's kind of funny.
Oh, it's baby oil. Nah, man.
This is so fucking bad.
Watch who you leave.
I'm laughing at the audacity, like the complete audacity.
And then he have his YouTube channel there, like be like, "Yo,
Vine was we made this shit."
So they tried to spin this shit as if it was like a PSA announcement to parents.
I mean, that's what the premise of the joke was, but it wasn't nothing until he said something about Lizzo. And then once you do that, the powers that be, they going, I
They
look
on
at
your
it
ass.
as a Faustian bargain, right? We only gonna give you as much rope as you can hang yourself with. So I think Tiffany Haddish, she just was wrong place, wrong time. But they was going for Aries because you can't say nothing about Lizzo like that, bro. And because
And then
I
it wasn't a
promise you,
problem at that time. And at that time,
it
it was
haven't
definitely
been a
culturally
problem.
different. It was
It,
definitely culturally different.
I
But that
mean, it
still is
wasn't a problem.
inappropriate as fuck, though.
But that's crazy. It existed on the internet all of this time, and we ain't never
It
cared
got submitted,
until he said
validated,
something
all that.
about Lizzo.
That's crazy. And I feel like she came out of nowhere. I know you've been posting a little bit about her connections with Prince and shit,
Yeah,
but this shit just
I've been
weird.
identification.
yeah. I think she might be Prince, bro.
Very
Like,
ready.
And like reincarnation or some shit, nigga.
no, like
So what you say?
fat suit, Nutty
Fat
Professor.
suit.
Yeah, like Big Mama house.
You was bullshit.
What you mean?
Nah, you fucking me
Yeah,
up. bro.
nah. You oh god, I'm like, what? He took a body. Like, what?
Think about it.
I didn't see her play no instruments though, bro.
Think about it. Okay,
Just
let me
think
help.
about it,
Give me
bro.
some
She
clues
do
to
play
think about it.
instruments,
Think
though.
about what?
She played a flute, bro, like
Mhm.
an expert.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
she did play flute. All right, that is yeah.
Does
Prince is known for having alter egos. Listen to his song "If I Was Your Girlfriend." He got a whole different flow. Like he the type of person that he can be Lizzo. You dig? Like
Mm-hmm.
he got alter egos like that. And then how did he die? Okay, whatever. No, like all right, he just kind of went away. And
Yeah.
then as soon as he died, this
Lizzo.
person named Lizzo appeared out of
Out of
nowhere
nowhere.
and the
Cold.
most successful black woman ever, bro. Like it's Beyonce and it's Lizzo, bro.
Bro, that's crazy.
I can't name a Lizzo song.
I mean,
But I
I
know
know
you heard
Beyonce.
them. Even if
Yeah,
you
I
can't
remember
name them, you heard them.
shit at
Yeah.
stadium games and stuff like that. She makes very radio friendly songs. for
yeah,
sure.
she be making songs that people be listening to. Like I just heard her new song. I'm like, she called. Like it ain't my music, but like
Yeah, that's always been my opinion.
My
I don't think she
mom
makes
loved
bad
her, bro.
music. It's
Like
just not
my
my
mom
taste.
had her album on repeat last
Like,
year or last couple years.
like
So,
she a singer like that. She a singer
Yeah.
like that. She
She
will
got a
make
voice, she can
song
play.
like that. Yeah, she'll
Yeah,
make
like-
music that you will like, bro. Like regardless. Like
So you
people
can't
would say
speak on her ass. That people say what, bro?
people say like, she fat, but she sings. You can't deny her talent. That's what everybody gonna say. You can't deny her talent, and that's just the truth, bro. But then I'm like, bro, where she come from, and who comes from Minneapolis, bro? She just appeared, bro, and she fat like I ain't never seen a girl be fat before.
Be careful. Be careful.
I mean, like she I ain't never seen nobody built like that. Like period. She looked like Big Mama's house, bro. Y'all wanna do
No, like for real though. Like you always
Yeah. Michelin Man.
I ain't gonna say too much.
I ain't gonna say nothing, man, but it looked like that ain't real skin. That's an outfit.
No disrespect.
Hold on.
Look at it, bro.
Oh,
Look at her,
Like that whole zip up in the back.
man. Look at Big Mama house and then look at Lizzo. We're gonna do a comparison.
hold on. I'm about to pull it up. I feel like I'm being so busy.
We gonna get canceled.
We cancel before we even get approved. Come on now.
So, okay.
I've seen women built like that.
Really?
No.
Like dancing and singing and moving?
Is that a corset? Like how is holding that?
Dancing and singing and moving at a high level.
Oh my God.
Hold up.
I know you
Well,
fucking lying.
Like, bro, it's
I know you fucking
reminiscent,
all right,
bro.
let me stop.
Reminiscent.
I know you fucking lying. Nah, I can't say that. I can't agree with you there, my boy in the comments. But yeah,
Nah.
that shit weird, man.
It's weird, man. It's like, and then, man, she got this interview. If I can find it, bro. Lizzo. And she was just real surprised. She was like, I got titties. I can't believe I got titties. Like, what type of women say that? Like, how you don't believe you got titties? Like,
Who
shouldn't
said that?
Lizzo, like,
Oh,
she was like, I got titties. Like, I can't believe it. Like, I'm like,
Yeah, you should have had those since you were like 13, 14.
yeah, like, never in my life, bro. But, you know, I don't know.
yeah, man. Holly weird.
Holly weird, man.
I mean,
I
it was,
seen a movie.
I was just gonna say, like, yeah, I mean, back to the original point is like, why did they make that to begin with? That was some weird stuff, like to make, like,
Mhm.
I'm like, he getting like he's getting sued for that now, like
Yeah.
I said, give you enough,
Nah, I thought he had
himself, but
charges. I thought they had charges against him.
Nah, this is all because after he talked about. Imagine if he never said nothing about Lizzo, we'd have never seen this tape.
I ain't gonna lie. We showed Lizzo, our views went up a little bit, and then they just went out.
Yeah, I mean, it's an algorithm.
It's
an algorithm. Man. I'm telling you, it's a bug. That ain't no real human being, bro.
Yeah.
You ain't never seen no human being like that. Like, it's like, you ever seen a girl like that at y'all cookout before? Like, just
it'd be a little different. It'd be a little different.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie.
Like,
maybe
like,
down south, y'all.
Have you ever seen?
I mean, maybe they build them like that in Minnesota.
She ain't from Minnesota. She from
the lakes of Minnetonka.
She was born in Detroit, bro. No,
Michigan.
Nobody know. Anybody ever heard of Lizzo in Detroit?
I believe that shit, bro. You got me on something. You got me thinking. This shit get weird, bro.
Industry plant, bro.
Yeah, it's a lot of those.
It's a lot of those, man.
It's a lot of those. But they may making some good music.
Yeah, but the whole thing, bro, is just like, when you make these contracts with these like companies or whatever, I feel like they got a tape for everybody, bro. And when you do something like get on a Vlad TV and just start talking smack about Lizzo, they'll just do that.
Yeah. It's like you got to do one of those type videos to even get into the industry.
Exactly.
And then anytime something come up, they just pop it on your ass. Yeah.
And now you through.
That's wild.
You don't have to do them.
That's the selling your soul part. That's the selling your soul part.
That's what it looked like to me, man. That's what it looked like.
He probably been running from that video ever since.
He probably been paranoid it the whole time, bro.
Yep.
Like I just hope that they never.
Yeah. They facing charges for child abuse.
That's why
getting sued.
Bro. I don't know why you do that.
You have to register as a sex offender.
Yeah, man.
She can't work a set anywhere. This movie she can't. That's all her movies she can't do.
Wait, Tiffany Haddish getting charged?
Her.
Oh, both of them.
They about to do the Bill Cosby to him,
bro.
fam.
Why they always messing with Tiffany Haddish? Have y'all I feel like every year or two,
she's not funny, and something is wrong with her. No, something is wrong with that lady.
She sold her soul, bro. Like, what you
even
mean?
Marlon Wayne said this shit. He was like, "You just real inappropriate at work. You don't know when to stop."
Y'all want to hear Cat Williams talk about Tiffany Haddish real quick?
Yes, please. Yeah, I love that.
He read it.
Anytime Cat Williams talking, I'm trying to hear that.
I'm trying to hear it. Let's.
So excited. One of my favorites. One of my favorites. You have always been one of my favorites. Yes.
So you're
here sold out.
still coming up.
I'm in.
Because now, and I talk to you and tell me what is it?
Like there are parts of the Netflix that just yeah. That's why they don't. That's why they don't promote. Nobody does. They don't promote it or sell the items after they come out because I own them.
It look like most of the part is at the end.
Have any Caucasian partners or people?
Just heard Tiffany Haddish has got a deal as well, and I mean they're opening up things to comics, and for them to open up a door like that. What are your honest thoughts about Netflix?
Well, everybody has to understand that Netflix doesn't have an opinion on sales $1,000 million. Netflix on people's door to see what comedian don't think everybody can't wait for their next special. Comedy special. What I'm saying?
No.
Because if you want, let you be a star, Lil Rel, but no ugly that women want to sleep with and men want to be. But because we black, they say, oh, you don't even deserve that. So you get Kevin Hart, Lil Rel, Gerard Carmichael, all in a row, Hannibal Buress, just do
all the ugly motherfuckers.
Let alone you making them movie stars. Why? Because ain't nobody gonna sleep with them. You only got Tiffany Haddish. She been doing comedy since she was 16. You can't tell me your favorite Tiffany Haddish joke. Why? Because she ain't done a tour yet. She ain't done a special. She has not proven the ability to tell jokes back to back for an hour to nobody. And they already ready to down Monique and up somebody who has showed them Girls Trip. Did you think she wrote Girls Trip, goofball? Or do you think that was already a script and they handed it to her? It's up to you, whatever you want to believe. I'm the introduction to Tiffany Haddish in the movie School Dance. The clip for School Dance has been seen more times than the movie has. That's just a fact.
But the movie the Girls Trip.
That clip was funny as hell. We talk about too. Why is Cat Williams trying to look like a small Jewish man? And like, with the
But you can't talk about the Jews and you can't talk about Lizzo, bro.
Yeah, before we started. Cancel before we started, man.
For real. Yeah, this shit weird, man. Have you ever seen this movie called Mulholland Drive? Man, just if you can check that shit out if you want like some psychological thriller type shit. It's about some Hollywood type shit. That's all I'm gonna say, man. But check that out, man. The powers that be is operating heavily in that movie, and they show you.
I'm gonna check it out.
Yeah.
I watched Beetlejuice the other day. Remember that joke, Beetlejuice?
Yeah.
I've been watching Joe versus the Volcano. That's been my shit.
Joe versus the Volcano.
Yeah, that's a real
y'all seen
movie.
Well, I got Joe versus the Volcano. I got watched. Y'all seen Sandman on Netflix?
I ain't seen that yet.
Man, check it out. I'm only on like the third episode, but that shit is big on the esoteric vibe. Big on the sleep versus reality type thing. Dream state. A whole lot of dream stuff in it. Yeah, check that one out.
Okay.
That's been something I've been focusing on lately. Like just that idea that like just the connection between the two. Like yo living life versus like what you be dreaming about. Like I've been playing like stuff a lot at night. Like I used to do that, but like I've been getting back to it. Like just playing like little tapes or whatever. Like I want to focus on, and then like kind of waking up and like seeing that kind of come to fruition, just like based on like how I kind of plant like that seed in my mind in a way. Yeah, like it's the importance of that.
Man, I could talk about this shit all day.
I only done that one time, and I can say that it has worked out for me. It worked out for me. Like I said my intentions on the tape on repeat and went to sleep, and I'm sitting here now living in those intentions that I've set up. So I need to get back to that more myself.
Yeah, man.
That's really key, bro. That's really key. Like, even if you play it and you don't hear it, you feel me? Like, they're just playing on repeat as you go to sleep at a low volume, bro, is going to impact your subconscious mind. So it's like, it's kind of mandatory. I was thinking about how I got to download when I was sleeping. Like, you know how you go to sleep and you be thinking about tomorrow? Something was like, that's an illusion. Like, tomorrow is always going to be today. Like, so just be in the present as you go to sleep so you can lucid dream easier. Like, what throw you off is that you be thinking about tomorrow and you ain't going to never experience tomorrow. But if you stay in the now as you like go to sleep, like you don't think about tomorrow. You just think about like 2:44 a.m. Like, what would you be doing in a dream world? And that's kind of like, you got a dream schedule too, just like you got like a work schedule. But we don't be aware of it because we just be so fixated with tomorrow. And sleep ain't tomorrow. Sleep is like now when you sleeping. You feel me? I was just like, I thought that was a crazy download to get because I ain't never thought about that shit. And what Jeff was saying triggered that shit.
No, that's key, bro.
That's hard.
That's key.
That's hard. I've
crazy.
been telling myself to like look forward to my dreams, and I was able to like look at pictures that were on the table that were presented to me in my dreams. It was like old family pictures, and they were like picked out of like albums I used to like fucking run through when I was at my grandparents' house. But that's probably like the one time I feel like I've ever been lucid in a dream because I checked myself. I was like, oh, I know I'm dreaming. I just want to see if I can remember this though. And the rest of the dream was just tumultuous. I was in and out of different like environments.
Yeah.
That definitely helps. Definitely.
I got a homie who like I work with a lot, and he just that's like his like phrase like that he always talks about, like I love a dream world, and like he just means like he's just like a real creative. He like just that concept of living like your state of being awake is like your dream state, because we're in a sense like creating everything that we want to happen, everything that we want to live. And it's like you have that ability, and you have that ability, like you can increase that like that power if you kind of work with like kind of how we mentioned like programming your subconscious, like when you actually are dreaming, like that even helps you like to to even kind of be in that mode even when you're not awake consciously. So it's like you can always be in the dream world, you can always like be programming your reality, your subconscious, something. So it's like make that like a focal point of something that we actually put in practice for sure.
No, for sure.
It's very important. We spend a third of our life just sleeping. So what type of skills that we develop is very beneficial, bro. Because I'm looking at this Memphis shit, bro, and it's like that shit didn't have to happen, bro.
Nah, I didn't know what's going on with the Northwest.
Yeah, bro. Like crazy.
All of this shit,
all
man.
this shit, bro.
None of this shit had to happen, but
it's happening.
It's happening. We in this bitch
chopping it up.
Yeah. All right, man.
Yeah. It'll be happening probably tomorrow and next week, and hey, we'll be here.
Carrying on.
We'll talk. We talk.
Yeah, we will.
Yeah, stay out the way and mind your business. Don't be out here. That's how I look at it.
Yeah, we can close it off there, man.
For sure.
Felt like we covered everything good.
We had a good conversation.
Yeah, for sure. Let's give everybody where they can find us and stuff like that, all that, and promote what we got going on, our businesses, what we got coming.
Oh yeah, man. Hood Mystic on Instagram. Shit. Just follow me. Hit my link tree up. I got a lot of shit going, but at the same time, might be for you, might not be for you, but you know, it's all about being on the same frequency. So if you're trying to develop your relationship with your soul above all things, I can help you with that. But if you're trying to find like somebody to follow or you know be on some like crash dummy shit, I can't help you with that. So I try to like keep my circle small, because I ain't trying to be cool with all of these people, you know. But at the same time, though, if you feel like your soul is important, I'm trying to rock with you. But yeah, at the Hood Mystic on Instagram, hit me up.
For sure. Jeff, go ahead, man.
Yeah, I'm GM Jeff, Elijah. They call me that too. Elijah Green is the business. Site's down right now. We'll get that back up soon. But so just check me out on Instagram, Elijah Green at Elijah Green 144 for the business, and then see what I'm on, see what I'm promoting, and just got going on pushing G. Elijah 144. Yeah, appreciate everybody that support me and what I got going on. Yeah, just looking to keep going. Same thing every day. I'm excited to expand and all that stuff, man. Everybody looking forward to next week. Catch y'all later.
All right. You can find me at Made by Wave on Instagram. The link in my bio is gonna have the links to all my other social sites. Again, it's Made by Wave. It should be on my name, at least the Wave part. But it's been a pleasure as always. Thank y'all for tuning in.
For sure. You can find me on Instagram at Woo Got It Official. You can find all my shit in the links as well. Got a project coming out on 10/10, Woo World Official. Hey, it's 11/11 right now, so I shaded that. Woo World dropping. Got a lot of good ass music coming. I did the video this week that's dropping soon. Nigga was real cozy, real turnt. Also, you can get some holistic products from us at sacred.solutions.co. Yeah, things like moringa capsules, butterfly pea flower tea, jasmine green tea, elderberry sea moss gel, a whole bunch of stuff. Check us out. And you can also find our mycology section on our website and, you know, figure out what's going on with that. And we appreciate y'all tuning in, tapping in with us, and, you know, chopping at us, listening, and, you know, leaving comments and everything. Please make sure y'all are liking and sharing and subscribing. Got that notification bell on. You know, we growing constantly, and we appreciate all y'all. Every time y'all play it, every time y'all listen, comment, everything, man. And we'll be back. Peace.
Peace.
Peace.